Good afternoon and welcome to day 2 afternoon. We are on the home straight. We have a couple of sessions this afternoon where we really want to try to pull together everything that we've engaged with over this enormously rich programme of this conference, which I don't know about you, but I think it's been brilliant, very engaging, very rich, very diverse ideas that we've been discussing and really stimulating and great to be here. So what we've got this afternoon is for the next little while, we are engaging in a World Café activity. And this is an opportunity for us all to stop taking new and exciting ideas in and actually sit and work with the ideas that have been shared with us and think about our own takeaways, our own practice, our own responses, if we like, to what we've been engaging with here. And really trying to think about the future, what we might do differently, what we'd like the careers world to do, what we might want NICEC to do, what we might want other stakeholders to do. So it's a case of trying to take a bit of time for some resonance, if you like, and thinking about letting the conference material land and processing it. So we've got this, and then we'll have a very short comfort break, just so we can change the tech over. And then we will have Candy's keynote, which was deliberately held back to end the conference because we know it's going to be a barnstormer and we can end on a high. So yeah, that's our plan for this afternoon. Thank you for being herded into 6 tables, those of you that are in the room. It's a very British cultural experience for our international friends to be invited to sit at the back. That's what we like to do as British people. So you're getting that experience. For the technical details of how this is going to work, I'm going to hand over to Emily, who has been, I want to say masterminding, but there must be a gender neutral way of saying that. So help me out there as I evolve my practice on the spot. Designing and leading this activity. And Emily will explain how it's going to work. Okay?
Thank you. Michael, do you mind forwarding onto the next slide? It won't let me do that, but I wonder if it's because we're in Hopin. Hello, everybody. For those of you who might not know who I am, my name's Emily Roisin Reid. I'm an associate professor at Warwick Medical School in the University of Warwick. And yes, I'm not sure I like mastermind, but yes, whatever the term is, I've created some sort of, oh, sorry, there we go. It's hard to know, yeah, there we go. Okay, so the World Café idea, so there are 3 themes that are drawn from the conference programme. The idea of the World Café is that you'll get to rotate around each of these themes, which the first of which is career wellbeing and sustaining the self. So individual and collective roles in wellbeing and career development, including through the lens of inclusion. The second is skills, experience, and learning for sustainability. So sustainability with respect to skills, learning, and decent work. And climate crisis, implications for career development work. So next steps for green career development. So the World Café, you might not be rotating through them in this exact order, but you'll have your chance to share your thoughts, reflections on each of these. So in terms of, there is a facilitator on your table who will be rotating round. So we won't be asking participants to, everyone get up and move to different tables. It's just the facilitator that will move and take their flip chart with them. So you get to see other people's ideas from session 2 onwards and build on those. We'd like you to reflect on a couple of things So it might be your personal insights and, oh, that was completely new to me, or that this is something I want to take away. But we'd also like you to consider other aspects. So, for example, what are some of the implications of some of the things we've thought about or discussed today in terms of employers, policymakers, practitioners? How do we engage stakeholders? And thinking about what gaps might there be in the research. And I suppose one of the things that we'll do at the end is sort of bring together all of the ideas, and we'd sort of like to give you sort of that space to think about, well, what are my individual next steps? What are some of our collective next steps? What does the role of NICEC play within these? And it might be that today is the start of a beautiful opportunity for you to share your email and contact details with the people on the tables, form new research teams, form sort of spaces of collaboration. And I think it's just, we wanted to give you this time to sort of, consolidate on all of that you've been reflecting on to make that into practice. So for those of you joining online, you'll rotate around exactly the same 3 areas. However, you will stay in the one green room to make it easier for IT. You'll have your Miro board, which has got different coloured post-its. So you'll be able to see each other's contributions and be able to sort of evolve the discussion from there. Does anyone have any questions about any of the technical informational details of this? Siobhan?
Sorry, just a very basic question. Have we got a particular order that we're rotating?
Yes, I'll show you. Clockwise, with the screen being 12 o'clock. But I'll show you. Okay, so without further ado, we'll start the timers. You've got 15 minutes with the facilitators on your table, and then we'll do timers. Brilliant, over to you all. Thank you.